Hello, welcome to the clinic. My name is Cinnamon and I will be looking after you today. So from my understanding, you're here for a cranial nerve exam, is that correct? Yep, great. Okay, could you please provide me with your name? Yep. And your surname? Okay, and your date of birth, please. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. So it looks like your appointment is in 5 minutes. So if you'd just like to take a seat in the waiting room over there, I'll be right with you. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for waiting. First of all, I'd like to ask you if there is any particular reason for this appointment, if you're having any issues that you're worried about, or if this is just a sort of routine checkup. Right, okay, no problem. I'll just write that down. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything's on file. So just to give you a quick overview of what we're going to be doing today, first of all, I'm going to test your vision, check that everything seems to be in order there, and then we'll look into, sense of smell, the olfactory nerve, and things like that, just to check that everything's all right there as well. And then we'll just do some other quick little tests, and hopefully everything should be absolutely fine. As you say, you're not having any issues, so that's a good sign. But I will look into everything, and yeah, and I'll update your medical record throughout. But I'll write up a copy and it'll be sent over to your GP. So if you have any questions at any time, please do let me know and I will be happy to answer them. And let's begin. So first of all, I'd like you to look at my pen. And could you tell me which colours you can see on this pen? Yeah, so that's gold, white and black. That's correct. So if it's all right with you, please could you focus on the tip of the pen and just follow it without moving your head. Just follow it with your eyes. Now, tell me when the pen moves out of your field of vision. Yep. And the same again, please. Good. And the same again. Excellent. And one more time. Brilliant. Well done. Now I'd like you to cover your left eye with your hand and tell me when you can no longer see the pen. Okay. And one more time. Yep. Excellent. Now, swap and cover your right eye, please. And we'll do the same again. Brilliant. Yep. Well done. Great. did a really good job there, as far as I can tell. Everything seems to be alright, just looking at your eyes when you do that test. Well done. Okay, now I would like to test your ability to see colour. So I have another fancy pen, as you can see here, and it has multiple different colours on it. Now, would you be able to tell me what colour is this? Purple. That's correct. Well done. And what colour is this? Green. Brilliant. How about this colour? Blue. Turquoise. Both correct answers, well done. And then this colour. Pink. Brilliant. You're already doing a great job. Well done. I'm now going to draw some shapes with my fingers, and if you could, please would you be able to tell me which shape I've drawn? None of them will be particularly difficult. No hexagons or octagons or anything like that. Just basic shapes. Just to check. Okay. So the first shape. I'll do that one more time. A circle, correct. The second shape. A triangle, brilliant. The third shape. One more time. Yeah, so that was either a square or a rectangle, depending on how accurate you want to be. Definitely wasn't an equal square, was it? Okay, that's brilliant. You did really well with all of those tests. So I'm just going to take a couple of notes and write down that you did everything perfectly. So if you just excuse me for a moment. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Next we are going to move on to testing your sense of smell. So I will just go and grab the scents that I have, and if you just wait here for one moment, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for your patience. So we have a few fragrances here for you to smell. If you are able to tell me what it is exactly you can smell, that would be brilliant. Try and be as accurate as possible. So the first one, just put it under your nose. Can you smell that? Yeah. And what is it that you can smell? peppermint. It's very specific. Could have just said mint, but nevertheless, that is correct. Well done. And now do the second one. So put that under your nose. This one might be a little bit trickier, maybe not. What can you smell? Citrus. Yes, well done. Any idea which citrus? Lime. Almost. It's lemon, but citrus. That works. I'm happy with that answer. Okay, moving on to the next one. We have this one. If you give that a sniff for me, please. What do you think? Not sure? That's alright, I'll try it again. Yes, rosemary. Well done, that was a bit trickier. Okay, we will go on to another one. This one should be a bit easier, I think. So if you give this one a sniff for me, please. Rose. Brilliant. That's very good. I'm very happy with that. Thank you. So I'll just write those down. You got all of those correct. Brilliant. That looks like your sense of smell is great, so we have no concerns there. Right. Moving on. I have a couple of other scents for you just to double check. Again, these are a little bit more, they're not quite as simple. So, just give this one a spritz. How would you describe that? It doesn't have to be an exact smell, as in it doesn't have to be, vanilla or anything like that, but just a sort of rough scent. Sweets. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. It's quite fruity, isn't it? But very sort of artificially fruity. Yep, I'm happy with that answer. And finally, we have another one. If you could just give this one a sniff, please. This might be a bit easier. Vanilla. Yes. Again, quite fruity, isn't it? But still with a vanilla overtone. Yes. Well done. That was a bit more abstract, but just had to check. Thank you. So the next test that I would like you to complete is an audio test. I'll play you certain sounds, and I'd like you to tell me when you first hear the sound and when the sound ends. So, as an example, if I were to play this sound, and tell me when it stops. Brilliant. Thank you. So, we'll do a few of those just to test if you can hear certain different types of sounds and yeah, just to test that everything's working well in that department. So we'll start the first one. Remember to tell me when you first hear it. Brilliant. Okay, moving on to the next. Great. Good. Right. Excellent. Perfect. And the next one. Brilliant. Good job. Okay, well done. You did really well there. Now, I would like to say some words and I'd like you to repeat them just to make sure that you heard what I said, that your hearing's working in both your right ear and your left ear. So we'll start with the right. Chocolate. Chocolate. That's right, I said chocolate. I would like to be eating some of that right now. Okay, and on your left side, relax, 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 relax. Brilliant. How many times did I say that? Correct. I said it 3 times. The next one. Coconut. 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 That's correct. And how many times did I say that? 4. Brilliant. Well done. Now, apple. 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 And I said that twice. Okay. Can you hear this? Brilliant. And can you hear this? Excellent. Now I'm going to type something very slowly, and I'd like you to try and count how many letters I've typed. So, let's do a practice. 5, correct. So, 3, 4, 5, 1, correct, yeah. Did you get that? It's alright if not. There were 10. So that's brilliant. Once again, you've done very well there. So, in terms of hearing, I have no concerns. It seems like your hearing is very good. So well done. Now I'd like to do a couple of tests in one, if that's alright. So as you can see here, I have this brush. Could you tell me what colour this is? Red. Brilliant. Compared to my nails, it does look a bit orange, but it is red. You were right. So, this brush is very soft. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just gently touch your face with either the brush or the tip. This is obviously wood, so it won't hurt, but obviously should feel very different to the brush side. So, if you could just tell me whether I'm touching you with the brush or with the end, that would be great. Am I alright to touch you? Great. Thank you. So, if you close your eyes, obviously then you can't see. Brilliant. Thank you very much. So, that was the brush. Well done. Let's try again. Yep, that was also the brush. Keep your eyes closed. Thank you. Yes, that was the tip of the paintbrush. And so was that. Well done. Keep those eyes shut. Can you hear that? Great. Now, eyes shut. I'm going to touch you with this again. That was the brush. Well done. Couple more times. Great. Brilliant. Well done. Good. So you got all of those right as well. Well done. Now, obviously I touched one side of your face, then I touched the other. Would you be able to confirm whether or not they felt the same? The brush felt the same on the right side as it did on the left side? Yeah, great. And the end of the paintbrush felt the same on the right side and the left side? Excellent, that's what we want to hear. I'll just take a couple of notes, if that's alright. Well done, you're doing a really good job. Right, so that should conclude all of the tests that we have today. You did very well in all of those. Obviously, I will write up absolutely everything I've discussed and all of the tests that we've completed. I'll write them all up on a form and I'll send that over to your GP, where they will pass that on to you. But just for peace of mind, you did very well. I have no concerns. Are there any questions that you'd like to ask me at all? Okay, well that's great. If at any point you do have any questions, or if there's anything that you feel you would like to be looked into a bit more, you know how to contact me. So I would be more than happy to do some of these tests again, perhaps in more detail, perhaps in a slightly different way if you'd prefer. But just let me know. It was very nice to meet you, and I hope that I will see you again. Thank you very much.